What's up YouTube, Droidist here, and today we have a review with us. So the device you're taking a look at is the MICROMAX A47 Bold series. Most of the people would know that Bold series was not much quite successful, but anyways, let's go to its hardware. Now talking about the hardware from the outside, the device looks pretty clean and gentle in hand. With its full white body and the silver metal around its body gives a complete gentle look. So at the top we have the audio jack and the power plug. In the back we have the 2 megapixel camera with LED flash in it. The MICROMAX silver logo looks attractive. At the bottom we have the speaker, and at the front side bottom we have the microphone with 3 capacitor buttons that glow up and touch. At the top we have a couple of sensors, 0.3 megapixel camera at the front and the in-call speaker. At the left we have the volume rocker that matches the color of the band, and again the power button that matches the color of the band. So talking about the outer appearance, the device looks pretty clean and neat, but let's take a look at the specs. So as you can see, the specs we have IPS LCD screen, 512 MB ROM and 256 MB RAM, with GPU is Mali 400. So this is just an outlook. Now let's get inside the user interface and we'll take a deep look at the specs using a few apps, and I've done a few benchmarkings also. So talking about the user interface, it does looks like Android Jelly Bean, and yes it is, with a slight touch up of MICROMAX's own customizations. So talking about the Android version, it's obviously 4.2.2. There's no upgrade yet for this device, and as much we are concerned about the performance in this device, I wouldn't rate it a great performance at all. It lags at many parts of its performance. But anyways, let's take a look at the CPU Z. So we have a Cortex A7 processor clocked at 1.3 gigahertz with dual cores in it. This may seem legit, but still it's not able to deliver any performance. So we have a few system specs out there. You can pause the video and check that out. Battery life not too bad, and a sensor. So finally we come out and we have done a few benchmarking, as I said. So I'll be using the Antutu benchmark. The scores are already recorded and it's the best score that I was able to get, that is 97. That's not too bad for this device. When I took a look at its specs, then I found out that a lot of things were missing from this device. First thing is performance. Second, multitasking is too low. Gaming not supported at all. So all these 3 elements that a perfect device should have is lagging in this device. And from outside you would obviously call it a good high-end phone, but when you enter inside it you will know how disturbing and annoying this device is. Even though it has 1.3 gigahertz of dual core processor, GPU of Mali 400 with 256 MB of RAM, it's still not worth it. I mean, at least you should be able to play small games, most probably 2D games, but I found that those were also laggy. As you can see in Antutu benchmarking, there's a lot of sensors missing from this device, which is another negative point that you shouldn't buy this device. So I recommend MICROMAX to obviously improve on their Bold series, as they're not doing it pretty good. But when there's no process running in the background, as you can see, the device runs pretty smooth and clean. But even if you try to play games when you have first closed all the apps running in the background, you will still not be able to play any games in this device. Why is that? I don't really know. Anyways, coming to Nina Mark V2 benchmarkings, we have recorded a score of 36.1 FPS when compared to a few more devices, I guess. If it's true, then this stands at 3rd place, which is not bad at all. But even though it has good FPS, still the device is not acceptable in the factor of performance. I don't really know why it's only with Bold series. We have a couple of widgets out there which give us really quick shortcuts to all those you want to explore in this device. That's pretty good in that case. Now, from the outside, this will obviously look like a performance-based flagship device, but when inside compared, it's not that good. Coming to the camera quality, as it is 2 megapixel camera, you wouldn't expect a lot of image quality. The user interface of this camera is pretty clean and not much of things are added into it. We just have the smile shot, the panorama next to it, the normal mode, we have the video settings, capture button, and flash. So checking out the flash right now, let's take a look at it. Basically, it says that if you have flash turned on, then you might see a little bit of image quality improvement, but I must say that the camera's shutter speed is really up to the mark. So that is it about the camera, and that is it about device. There's not much to talk about this device, so please subscribe and I'll get you a few more videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun.